Long long ago in a land not too far away, entered into this world a free-spirited young man born of Mexican descent, and oddly, red hair. He's affectionately known as C-Rod. The year was 1978. Little did they know but Jack Daniel's Distillery, makers of clove cigars and legal systems all around St. Louis, were about to profit big time.
From what I hear, the 70s were a bit crazy. Here's my mom doing what she did back then. Hanging around, drinking and partying.
Bow wow. Oh.
Here's where I grew up. Day in and day out. I got to meet a lot of interesting people. I was a happy kid. I enjoyed dealing with people tremendously. When I wasn't at the restaurant, I was pretty active in sports. Pitcher and catcher in baseball. Quarterback in football. And professional benchwarmer in basketball. I played varsity level in high school and was team captain in all sports. I sat in the back of the class early on and didn't do well with grades. I always had very high test scores though. About junior year, I started applying myself better. Grades got better, attendance got better. To everyone's surprise, I became the teacher's pet.
Good job, Chris.
Oh, I was also in St. Louis Children's Choir. We got to travel a lot. It was fun. For a minute, while all seemed fine and dandy, it really wasn't. My parents fought constantly.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
I even remember one time they fought in the middle of the street, both grabbing one of my arms. I thought they were going to rip me in half. Mom could sleep for days. Dad could yell so loud neighbors would call the police. Child services were called often, but I always lied to protect my parents. I didn't want to be taken away. Enough fun for now. Back to work. Let's go inside. Here's the bar, where all the fun people hang out. I started working at 8 years old. Bussing tables. As I got older, I waited tables and then became manager. Now let the fun begin. I saw my mom grow up in here. Maybe I should check it out. Hey there. How you doing?
Hi there, handsome.
Can I buy you a drink? Or 12? Haha.
Absolutely. Oh, haha.
I never quite figured out when to quit though. Passing out before driving home was actually a good thing. Go figure. But then, I'd wake up and do it all over again. Except now, I wanted more. More fun. more drinking, more girls. So, back to work. And then,
I like this.
Now, to all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping my wet is where you find me. The
Back
of the
to
club,
work all
knocking
day.
holes, my crew's
Then.
behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing,
Time
music
to party
lasting.
all night.
But I just can't
Again.
quit because
And
one
again.
of these homies
And
think he
again.
got to.
until.
Get high? Do you want to get high? Do you want to do you want to do you want to get high? Let's smoke that bowl, hit the bong and then take that finger off of that hole. Plug it, unplug it, don't strain. I love your Mary Jane. She never complains when I hit Mary. With that flame I lighted the cherry. She's so good to me. When I pack a fresh bowl I clean the screen. So don't get the story of the smoke to the bubbling water. It's make it get pure, so I got to take my heat and hold it just like Sean. I hit the ball and I reload it. Get my father and bring it on, yeah. As I take a hit from the bone, as I take a hit from the bone, as I take a hit from the
Well, I just heard the news today. Seems my life is gonna change. I close my eyes, begin to pray. Then tears of joy stream down my face. With arms wide open under the sunlight. Welcome.
She's so cute. I quickly fell in love. She's been my little mini-me ever since.
With arms wide open. With arms wide open.
Okay, enough of the mushy stuff. Back to work. Now I'm a manager. I run this mofo. Except for my mom, who is still technically in charge. Ha 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 ha. I still spend a lot of time in here. But not near as much as my mom. I was actually working around the clock, trying to get the restaurant going. Since I have a kid now, obviously the next step is to get married? Oh no.
Do you, Chris? Blah blah blah. Do you? Blah blah blah. To having to hold into blah blah blah.
No, I mean yes. Of course. Yes.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
No thanks. The honeymoon. Let the real drinking begin. And this, my friends, was likely the only time I enjoyed being married. Just saying.
And to the bar. until one day.
Have you been drinking?
Of course not, Oxifer. Hiccup.
Please step out of the car.
Hiccup. Hiccup. Habismava bala kasha barkala, tiding smatch, stiletto parley pala bing bing. Burp.
You're coming with me.
This was the first of many offenses. I
Threw some
obviously
money at it
didn't
and
learn
went back
anything
to the
from
same
it.
lifestyle.